Hey, what's up, you guys? We're doing a Game of Thrones reaction video to Season 7, Episode 2, Stormborn. What I want to see in this episode, first thing I want to see Cersei's reaction when she when she finally hears from Daenerys. I believe that, you know, when Daenerys first thing Daenerys is gonna do is, I think she's gonna, you know, send out ravens, you know, to all the castles and stuff. Forgive the noise, my dad's watching a game in the living room. But I think you know, Daenerys is gonna send out ravens, you know, giving word to everyone, you know, letting everyone know that, you know, she's here and she's here to take the kingdoms, you know, asking for, you know, everyone's alliance, I guess, you know. So I want to see what Cersei's gonna say, and or what if Tyrion sends the ravens out? What if Tyrion's the one writing all the letters out? I mean, I wonder how Cersei's gonna react to that. But other than that, other things I'm waiting to see. Let's see. Well, I just want I'm just looking forward to see, you know, how the story progresses. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and watch it. So let's go.
You're in the great game now. And you have everything you've ever wanted. Since you were old enough to want anything. You have your armies. You have your ships. Dragons. Gods. You have your kings. It's yours. Now and always.
Dude.
I've always loved a good story that told a deeper truth.
What's that feeling?
That intangible thing that comes around once in a lifetime.
People say they want to make this world a better place, but we could actually do it.
Everyone's always asking me to believe in things.
So this is this episode.
I believe in you.
The Lannisters have declared war on House Tyrell. They have declared war on Dorne. We must be allies now if we wish to survive. I offer vengeance, justice.
Fire and blood. I've travelled south under orders from the Lord Commander.
You're to be a maester, spending your life reading about the achievements of better men.
It's a map of Dragonstone.
That's Dragonglass.
A mountain of it, beneath the ground. John needs to know.
You must send me away.
I command you to heal yourself. I command you to find the cure.
So why is a nice girl on our own heading to King's Landing?
I'm going to kill the Queen.
I invited Euron Greyjoy, the new king of the Iron Islands.
The Iron Fleet is the greatest armada Westeros has ever seen. The surest way to a woman's heart is with a gift. I won't return to King's Landing until I have that for you.
Shall we begin?
All right, let's do this.
came into the world.
I remember that storm.
Oh
All the
yeah.
dogs in King's Landing howled through the night.
I wish I could remember it. I always thought this would be a homecoming. Doesn't feel like home.
We won't stay on Dragonstone for long.
Good. Not so many lions.
Cersei controls fewer than half the Seven Kingdoms. The lords of Westeros despise her. Even before your arrival, they plotted against her. Now,
They cry out for their true queen. They drink secret toasts to my health. People used to tell my brother that sort of thing, and he was stupid enough to believe them. If Viserys had 3 dragons and an army at his back, he'd have invaded King's Landing already.
Conquering Westeros would be easy for you. But you're not here to be Queen of the Ashes.
No.
We can take the Seven Kingdoms without turning it into a slaughterhouse. If the great houses support your claim against Cersei, the game is won. With the Tyrell army and the Dornish on our side, we have powerful allies in the south.
I never properly thanked you for that.
they've joined our side, my queen, because they believe in you.
You served my father, didn't you, Lord Varys?
I did.
And then you served the man who overthrew him.
I had a choice, Your Grace. Serve Robert Baratheon or face the Headman's axe.
But you didn't serve him long. You turned against him.
Robert was an improvement on your father, to be sure. There have been few rulers in history as cruel as the Mad King. Robert was neither mad nor cruel. He simply had no interest in being king.
So you took it upon yourself to find a better one.
Your Grace, when I was ready to drink myself into a small coffin, Lord Varys told me about a queen in the east.
Before I came to power, you favored my brother. All your spies. Your little birds. Did they tell you Viserys was cruel, stupid, and weak? Would those qualities have made for a good king, in your learned opinion?
Until your marriage to Khal Drogo, Your Grace, I knew nothing about you save your existence and that you were said to be beautiful.
So you and your friends traded me like a prize horse to the Dothraki?
Which you turned to your advantage.
Who gave the order to kill me?
King Robert.
Who hired the assassins? Who sent word to Essos to murder Daenerys Targaryen?
Grace, I did what had to be done.
To keep yourself alive.
Lord Varys has proven himself a loyal servant.
Proven himself loyal, quite the opposite. If he dislikes one monarch, he conspires to crown the next one. What kind of servant is that?
The kind the realm needs.
She's testing him.
Incompetence should not be rewarded with blind loyalty. As long as I have my eyes, I'll use them. I wasn't born into a great house. I came from nothing. I was sold as a slave
his loyalty.
and carved up as an offering. When I was a child, I lived in alleys,
I don't blame her, I
gutters,
would do the same
abandoned
thing.
houses. You wish to know where my true loyalties lie? Not with any king or queen, but with the people. The people who suffer under despots and prosper under just rule. The people whose hearts you aim to win. If you demand blind allegiance, I respect your wishes. Grey Worm can behead me, or your dragons can devour me. But if you let me live, I will serve you well. I will dedicate myself to seeing you on the Iron Throne, because I choose you. Because I know that people have no better chance than you.
Swear this to me, Varys. If you ever think I'm failing the people, you won't conspire behind my back.
Yeah.
You'll look me in the eye as you have done today, and you'll tell me how I'm failing them.
Yeah, she better check him.
I swear it, my queen.
And I swear this. If you ever betray me, I'll burn you alive.
Hell yeah.
I would expect nothing less from the Mother of Dragons.
Hell yeah, you better recognize.
Forgive me, my queen. A red priestess from Ashai has come to see you.
Oh shit. Melisandre. This is what I've been wanting to know. What is the connection with them?
Schreinerus. Da hairi rosisti. Sindita liorta, kilunta osbarta. Riklo se belmot, frugiatus Schreiner.
Meni voctrisi mireni lixmes per dagon veldes. Che si urdreje jorelas. Scorosso gemelle brosie?
Melisandros Ebrosix.
She once served another who wanted the Iron Throne. It didn't end well for Stannis Baratheon, did it?
No, it didn't.
You chose an auspicious day to arrive at Dragonstone. We've just decided to pardon those who once served the wrong king. The Lord of Light doesn't have many followers in Westeros, does he?
Not yet. But even those who don't worship the Lord can serve his cause.
What does your Lord expect from me?
Bossus bantis amazus, mericivio dolalaris os machago contas.
The prince who is promised will bring the dawn. I'm afraid I'm not a prince.
Your Grace, forgive me, but your translation is not quite accurate. That noun has no gender in High Valyrian, so the proper translation for that prophecy would be the prince or princess who was promised will bring the dawn.
Doesn't really
That's the same
roll
thing
off
that
the tongue,
Maester
does
Aemon
it?
said in the
No,
books.
but I like it better. And you believe this prophecy refers to me?
Prophecies are dangerous things. I believe you have a role to play. As does another. The king in the north, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow? Ned Stark's father.
Shit.
You know him?
I travelled with him to the war when he joined the Night's Watch.
And why do you think the Lord of Light singled out this Jon Snow, aside from the visions you've seen in the flames, that is?
As Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, he allowed the wildlings south of the wall to protect them from great danger. As king in the north, he has united those wildlings with the northern houses, so together they may face their common enemy.
He sounds like quite a man.
Summon Jon Snow. Let him stand before you and tell you the things that have happened to him.
Hell
The
yeah.
things that he has seen with his own eyes.
I can't speak to prophecies or visions in the flames, but I like Jon Snow and I trusted him. And I am an excellent judge of character. If he does rule the North, he would make a valuable ally. The Lannisters executed his father and conspired to murder his brother. Jon Snow has even more reason to hate Cersei than you do.
Very well.
Hit him up.
Send a raven north. Tell Jon
Yeah.
Snow that his queen invites him to come to Dragonstone. And bend the knee.
I think it's really Tyrion. It could be someone trying to lure you into a trap.
Read the last bit.
All dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes. What does that mean?
It's something he said to me the first night we met. You know him better than any of us. What do you think?
Tyrion's not like the other Lannisters. He was always kind to me, but it's too great a risk. The Seven Kingdoms will bleed as long as Cersei sits on the Iron Throne. Join us. Together we can end her tyranny.
Sounds like a charmer. Of course, the casual mention of a Dothraki horde, a legion of Unsullied and 3 dragons, a bit less charming.
What?
Fire kills whites, you told me. What breathes fire?
You're not suggesting Jon meet with her.
No, too dangerous. But if the army of the dead makes it past the wall, do we have enough men to fight them?
If the Mad King's daughter takes the Iron Throne, she'll destroy the realm as we know it. Some of you are bannermen of House Tyrell, but House Tyrell is in open rebellion against the crown. With their help, the Mad King's daughter has ferried an army of savages to our shores. Mindless, unsullied soldiers who will destroy your castles and your holdfasts. Dothraki heathens who will burn your villages to the ground, rape and enslave your women, and butcher your children without a second thought. This is how Olenna Tyrell rewards centuries of service and loyalty. You will remember the Mad King. You remember the horrors he inflicted upon his people. His daughter is no different. In Essos, her brutality is already legendary. She crucified hundreds of noblemen in Slaver's Bay, and when she grew bored of that, she fed them to her dragons. It is my solemn duty to protect the people, and I will, but I need your help, my lords. We must stand together, all of us, if we hope to stop her.
She has 3 full-grown dragons, Your Grace. Same as Aegon when he conquered the 7 kingdoms. How do you propose to stop them?
We are currently at work on a solution, my lord.
Lord Tarly. Sir Jaime. I believe you know my son.
Sir Jaime. Rickard, isn't it? Dickel. That's it. Thank you for coming. The other lords of the Reach look to you for guidance now more than ever. They might not have come if you hadn't.
If my queen summons me, I answer the call. And I've heard what she does to those who defy her.
You ride for Hornhill today?
I have an army to mobilize. Not long before the fighting starts.
And which side will you be fighting for? You were the only man to defeat Robert Baratheon in battle, not even Rhaegar Targaryen.
It's a long ride back to the Reach, Sir Jaime. How may I serve?
I want you to be my ranking general in the wars to come. I want you to swear allegiance to Cersei, and I want you to help me destroy her enemies. All her enemies.
Including Olenna Tyrell. I'm a Tarly. That name means something. We're not oathbreakers, not schemers. We don't stab our rivals in the back or cut their throats at weddings. I swore an oath to House Tyrell.
You swore an oath to the crown as well, Lord Tarly.
I've known Olenna since I was a child.
She was a great woman once. Now she's broken. She wants revenge so badly she brought the Dothraki to our shores. The Dothraki in Westeros for the first time in history. I know you don't like my sister, but you have to make a choice. Do you fight with us or with foreign savages and eunuchs? When the war is won, the Queen will need a new Order of the South. I can think of no better man than Randall Tarly.
The infection has spread too far. You should have cut off your arm the moment you were touched.
Damn.
How long?
Years before it kills you. Could be 10, could be 20.
And how long until?
Your mind? 6 months, maybe fewer.
Pardon, Archmaester. I met Stannis Baratheon's daughter at Castle Black. She had the grayscale as a baby and was cured. No, isn't there some way?
Does this look like a baby to you?
No.
Have you studied the varying rates of grayscale progression in infants and fully grown men?
No.
Maester Crescent discovered Shireen Baratheon's affliction immediately. This is quite advanced and beyond our skills. Were you a commoner, I'd have you shipped to Valyria at once to live out your life with the Stone Men. As an anointed knight, I'll allow you 1 more day. How you choose to spend that time is up to you. Come, Samuel.
Should we send word to your family, sir?
Jorah. Jorah Mormont.
Mormont?
There's no need. I've been dead to them for years.
Oh shit, is she in the crypt?
Have you ever been down here, Your Grace?
No, of course I have. I haven't seen these since Robert had them removed from the throne.
Curious that King Robert did not have them destroyed.
They were his trophies. He couldn't keep them around, they would have made him look small. Sometimes he would come down here and look at them.
It's nice to see them exploring, like, finally the underground of King's Landing and stuff, you know? And the Red Keep.
Valerion the Dread. The beast that Aegon rode across the sea. His flames forged the Iron Throne and brought the Seven Kingdoms to heel. Powerful, but not invincible. Apparently, one of Daenerys' dragons was wounded by spears in the fighting pits of Meereen. If they can be wounded, they can be killed. The finest artificers and blacksmiths in King's Landing have been laboring day and night, Your Grace. If you kindly pull that lever.
If you want the Iron Throne, take it. We have an army, a fleet, and 3 dragons. We should hit King's Landing now, hard, with everything we have. The city will fall within a day.
We turn the dragons loose, tens of thousands will die in fire.
It's called war. You don't have the stomach for it. Scurry back into hiding.
I know how you wage war. We don't poison little girls here. Myrcella was innocent.
She was a Lannister. There are no innocent Lannisters. My greatest regret is that Oberyn died fighting for you.
That's enough. Though Tyrion is Hand of the Queen, you will treat him with respect. I am not here to be Queen of the Ashes.
That's very nice to hear.
Oh, she is
Of
there.
course, I can't remember a queen who was better loved than my granddaughter. The common people loved her. The nobles loved her. What is left of her now? Ashes. Commoners, nobles, they're all just children, really. They won't obey you unless they fear you.
I'm grateful to you, Lady Olenna, for your counsel. I'm grateful to all of you. But you have chosen to follow me. I will not attack King's Landing. We will not attack King's Landing.
Then how do you mean to take the Iron Throne? By asking nicely?
We will lay siege to the capital surrounding the city on all sides. Cersei will have the Iron Throne, but no food for her army or the people.
But we won't use Dothraki and Unsullied. Cersei will try to rally the lords of Westeros by appealing to their loyalty, their love for their country. If we besiege the city with foreigners, we prove her point. Our army should be Westerosi.
And I suppose we're providing the Westerosi.
You are. Lady Greyjoy will escort you home to Sunspear. And her Iron Fleet will ferry the Dornish army back up to King's Landing. The Dornish will lay siege to the capital, alongside the Tyrell army, 2 great kingdoms united against Cersei.
So, your master plan is to use our armies. Forgive me for asking, but why did you bother to bring your own?
The Unsullied will have another objective. For decades, House Lannister has been the true power in Westeros, and the seat of that power is Casterly Rock. Grey Worm and the Unsullied will sail for the Rock and take it.
I knew they were gonna go to Casterly Rock. I knew that's what the Unsullied were gonna do.
Do I have your support? You have mine.
Dorn is with you, Your Grace.
Thank you. Lady Elena, may I speak with you alone?
Hell yeah. Better have a long ass conversation with her. Learn as much
I
as you
realize
can.
you're here out of hatred for Cersei, not love for me. But I swear to you, she will pay for what she's done. And we will bring peace back to Westeros.
Peace. Do you think that's what we had under your father? Or his father? Or his? Peace never lasts, my dear. Will you take a bit of advice from an old woman? He's a clever man, your hand. I've known a great many clever men. I've outlived them all. You know why? I ignored them. The lords of Westeros are sheep. Are you a sheep? No. You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
Margie?
You leave tomorrow. Were you going to say goodbye?
I will see you when I return.
But you don't know when that will be.
No one knows.
I wish you good fortune.
Sunday. It is hard for me to say goodbye to you.
Why?
You know why?
I don't.
You are my weakness.
That's what I am. Your weakness.
When Unsullied are young, the masters learn their fears. One boy is scared of dogs. One boy hates high places. One is frightened of the ocean. They make the boy sleep with dogs or climb a cliff. They throw him in the water. If he learns to swim, good. If he drowns, good. Either way, strong and solid. But I had no fears. I was never the biggest, never the strongest. But I was bravest. Always.
I believe it.
Until I meet Missandei from the Isle of Nod. Now, I have fear.
I do too.
Oh shit. Damn.
No,
I want to see you. Please.
What the fuck? Are they gonna show that shit?
Might be useful.